'Twould be a pleasure as always.
If you insist.
Together then.
Welcome back to Cruising Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and the newest patch, Gods Revel, Lands Tremble. Welcome to Lapis Manalis, the newest dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Alright, I got Royal Guard on. Careful up there! You'd not like to see much through the snow! What was that? How bothersome. Oh boy. Alphino's just charging up for those frickin' Toxicons.
You forced my hand.
Oh, Varshan is a Dragoon? Oh. I mean, somewhat obvious, but at the same time, I would have preferred a magic user, but how many opportunities do you get to get Varshan and into a party, so. Well, hello. Come on. Hopefully that's the last of those winged bastards. I'm afraid this is as far as the mammoth will go. He'll have to make it the rest of the way on foot. Alright, here we go. Alright, Alphino, time for you to keep me alive.
No mercy.
Where's arm's length? There it is. Come on, Alphino, keep me alive, man.
That's far enough.
Okay. Man. The NPC healing has gotten so much better since the early days.
That's far enough.
You forced my hand.
Alright, first boss. Albion. If these beasts white as far as the eye can see. If these beasts would bar our path. A simple enough task. Alright. Hall of the Mountain sounds like... Oh no.
Got you.
Oh, that don't seem bueno. Oh, dip. Nope, 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 nope. Why are you running into the stampede? Oh, right slam. This is left. Yep. Ah, dang it, I messed up my combo. All right.
Got you.
Oh no, you don't.
You forced my hand.
Ooh, we get to see Blade Dance for once. I'm loving these new markers too. Line of sight it.
I have this take you.
This fight is pretty simple so far. Alright, what do we get out of it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Savage aim materia, grand. Alright. Into Tyrannus. Oh, I gotta say a little reply to my nieces. Good night, girls. Love you both. Alright. Alright. Alvino, you ready? We're doing pretty well on this. So far, we've only spent, what, 12, 13 minutes in here? And I messed up my combo yet again. Nice. A Manalis Ring of Slaying. Very nice. Alright. Dated records. Okay, this is going to be one of those rare occasions where you don't really think gravity is gonna do anything for y'all. These don't look like void synth, they look like mammoths.
You forced my hand.
In fact, they kind of operate the same as mammoths too. Alright, let's see these dated records. The assaults from outside tribes have markedly increased of late. The Geraldines proved an especially barbarous thorn in our sides. Their nigh ceaseless pillaging, no doubt an effort to hoard supplies in preparation for the coming winter. No longer able to tolerate the damages suffered by these incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassination, and we Reapers were asked to ready our blades. With 3 of her fellows in tow, Galatea set out under the cover of night and infiltrated the enemy fortress. Their mission was a great success, which soon put the enemy to rout. Okay. Emperor Solus is convinced this Magitech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it. And as he devotes further resources to its advancement, our arts continue to fall out of favor. I fear the age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all our forebears have sacrificed for the good of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost, they would dare deem us relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they believe the future lies with their Reaper battle armor. Aspirants are reminded not to approach the figures of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully forged a pact with an avatar may spar with the Galatea Parva. They will serve to refine one's use of invocations and tactical coordination. The Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts to their avatar. This periculous mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in death's shadow, and you shall know no fear. So I'm guessing that we're about to face this Galatea Magna.
Out of my way! No mercy!
We're getting deep in there.
You forced my hand.
That's far enough.
Well, hello. Manaless earrings offending. That are not stronger than the Lunar Envoy's earring. Maintenance of the Galatea. Maintenance of the Galatea must be handled with the utmost of care. The delicate art of their making has long since been lost, making repairs difficult, and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was a kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of Master Dollmaker. That is, until one man chose to break with tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of an unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. The only thing that is certain is the art of our forebears left with him. Okay. Yep, knew it. The Galatea Magna. Can we just get a closer look at this thing right quick? No, I have no interest in you guys right now. How do I... There we go. Well, can't do anything. I don't want to get too close, because otherwise... So this is what had everyone simping. Okay. Commencing basic training regimen. Your time to completion will be recorded. Leave no opening. Your strikes must be quick and decisive.
That's far enough.
Do you really think that would work on me?
Out of my way.
That concludes your basic training. Commencing advanced training regimen. Remain calm and collected, no matter the circumstances. One. Uh-oh.
Darkness, take you!
Remember, you must hone your skills daily. It is key to your survival. I don't care about the sustained damage, I care about taking her down. Regimen complete and equal to Drusilla. Extraordinary. Come, let us make haste. Manaless gloves of aiming. Nice. Those will be good for my dancer, bard, and... Whoa, shoot! Okay, that's new. Ooh, this might be a little tough.
That's far enough!
Could have dealt with that a little sooner, Alfie!
You forced my hand.
Oh boy. Ooh, this is a close one. Ooh, lagged a little bit there. Whew! Man, that was close. I used up all my cooldowns on that one. More quick tongue materia, of course. Oh shit! This might hurt. Yep. Ajdaya, I sense she is close. I replenish all my... I gotta say, they are really going balls to the wall here. Hey, Alfie, how about healing me, dang it? You couldn't have timed that a little better? Maybe get a little closer? I know you can't heal through walls, but God! You were doing so well! Alright, I guess we're gonna have to slow it down. I don't like having to slow it down here. If I'm in a regular party, this will be nope. This will probably be child's play, but...
My hand.
This will hurt.
Alright, let's try this again. But with 2 less void scent on our tail. You know what? Pull him over here, because then Alphino will get off his butt.
You forced my hand. No mercy.
In retrospect, I should have guessed Varshan would be a Dragoon if he wasn't a tank. There we go. And another Heaven's Eye materia. Mapping the realm, Lapis Manalis, now complete. There's the voidgate. And it's a big one. Whoa!
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
Cagnazzo? Jeez, we're really getting into the 4 Archfiends. I didn't think we'd be facing all 4 so soon. Jeez, I'm crow. I thought they'd hold off at least until the next expansion. God, we're really... What is it they seek?
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear!
Oh, did they add saxophone to this?
I am of the first few.
I think they added saxophone to this. Or maybe I just haven't been listening. And of course they gotta use the turtle shell.
Darkness, take you!
I wonder how you'll taste.
You won't be getting even a single bite.
That'll just so whet the appetite.
Huh? Oh, I lagged again.
No more games.
Wow. That was quick.
Be swallowed by the tide.
Is everyone alright? Still in one piece.
Right.
Hold fast, everyone!
How do you like this?
That's far enough!
That's gonna be a tank buster, most likely. Almost there. Man, they are... Alright, Varshan, now's the time to do it.
You cannot stop us.
Why are you still alive?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. For those of you just joining us, it just kicked me out of the game last episode. So, let's log in and see if we can't get back in. I hate when stuff like this happens. And I was doing so well, too. It was so to the last minute. I bet you dollars to donuts I'm going to have to redo that entire fight again because it it kicked me out. All right,
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
Oh yeah, gotta restart the whole fight and with no...
Brace yourselves.
Alright, let's try and get this done.
I bring my all to bear.
Force my hand.
At least now I know the mechanics.
Drink deep of blackest terror.
And what's worse is we were like halfway through the fight.
So whet the appetite.
Ugh, you ruined my combo. I will so get you back for that. Here we go.
What? That's not right.
They really...
How do you like this?
This will hurt.
I gotta say, I'm loving the design that they went with for Cognatzel.
Alright, the fitting finale.
Alright, everything's charged up.
Why are you still alive?
Don't you know who I am? I killed the Cloud of Darkness twice. I've taken down 2 of your buddies so far. You should already know who I am. Oh, and by the way, I saved the whole star from the final day. So, yeah, gigantic middle finger to ya. And another void sense successfully exercised and or being. And a Manalis coat of maiming for my Dragoon and Reaper. Alright.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
Oh, shit!
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
Well, we've got an eye.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
I mean, we've got an eye out of the deal, so...
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
Works for me.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent. Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Sounds good to me. Arya just said, so, So Arya said, so extra practice, so I'm safe from wanting to throw things. I mean, if I lag again on that fight, I'm gonna be pissed. But for those of you just joining us, at the beginning of this episode, I had to come back into Lapis Manalis because the game literally kicked me out during the final fight with Cognazzo. Sorry, Yumi. Alright, let's speak with Y'shtola. So, we have discovered the source of the Voidson outbreak in Garlemald.
A gate forced open from the void.
The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place.
Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy.
In the age of Alig, Emperor Zande created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye.
And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Chris's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ajdaya's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open his gate...
It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ajdaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly has Cognazzo's part in it? What exactly was Cognazzo's part in it that he had finished? These are decent questions. But we're going to take a quick break before we answer them, most likely. You may now enter Lapis Manalis with a party of NPC avatars, of course. Moreover, be advised you may use mounts within Lapis Manalis, but only during this quest. Awesome. Alright, we'll take a quick break. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for more, but if you haven't done it yet, hit the follow button. turn on notifications, throw some bits our way to contribute to the channel, or subscribe for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more, and click here to watch the next episode. See you in a bit.